Greetings and hello. This is video 76, part 3, questions and answers. A talk with the ancient spirit Tralaka here at the show. So let us continue where we left off. This here is the ancient spirit Tralaka here in the house. We were talking about the gray explorers, those same explorers who had come to Earth, the same ones that pulled a fast one, a big fast one on those very angry and raging species of reptilians who originally built that energy grid around the planet, who the Greys came along and supercharged it and still ended up with the better deal. But who was it that would be the best at being a pain in the ass for the spirit humans on Earth? Was it that certain species of Greys or those always raging in anger reptilians? I would have to say that without a doubt it was that certain old species of Greys for what they did with their multiple plan that is still in effect in this planet in the 21st century. So let us continue. So besides the program that they had, what was it called, that they made work on Earth, they also had great success in a near perfect humanoid Grey that looked very much like the other humanoid of various origins settlers, enough to pass by as a local, so to speak, coming to town, passing through, doing trading. But these hybrid Greys would go around the cities, villages, and towns, and what did they do? They began to teach the beliefs and the great things that need to be deadly afraid of, and how they could be rescued for a price. For a price. The original con artists. Correct? Absolutely. The original con artist, the old Greys. And an application to create a problem which was teaching within the beliefs, which created great fear, which was then food for the reptilians and the Greys as a byproduct, and then after the offer a solution for a price. So here we have it, the original problem, action, solution that was occurred on the planet Earth way back then. So you see them in your videos to drive some point over and over again, but from different angles, all these different angles. Would you like to explain more on this? Yes, and this is very important to understand, so spirit humans better understand the importance of what I am saying in a, what would you say, in a manner that spirit humans can perceive without the inner spirit arguing, you know, and having all these problems because of things not making sense. Okay, so the greater amount the spirit human's inner spirit will safely awake and start a much more direct connection with their life. Then they will be much more able to clearly see and go through the many levels of deceptions. They'll be able to see through them clearly on what's really happening with the governments and the hidden rulers and their cult bosses and so forth. Because once their inner spirits are awakened, they cannot be fooled again. So, the false agenda beliefs to keep the sheeple paying taxes and going to work. There's nothing to see here, nothing to hear here. Everybody go back to work. Nothing to see, nothing to hear. Go back to work. So this going through over and over again around the world, while the awakening inner spirits work together with their host in better and get more clarity. They will, the inner spirits and the, and with the awakening, they'll be able to build a better future for this earth and for its peoples and beings. And also trading with off-world and trans-dimensional and also inner earth different species, and this is a true thing. So what about Planet X? Is it a world crusher or an old fable story handed down over hundreds of thousands of years? Sigh. I really desire for spirit humans to get this correct. Finally, there is not a planet called X or Planet X by name. In itself, oh, come on, understand this, okay? In itself, Planet X is an invention of fear by the hidden rulers that control planet Earth. For there is, though, understand, there is a system called Nibiru. However, it also has a red dead star, 7 planets, and 10 moons. This, I urge you to understand this. This system is called Nibiru. It has a red dead star. The star is not Satan. It's not Lucifer. It's not an archangel. It's a red. This is science. This is science. I'm explaining to you here. The red dead star is as it is. It's a red dead star. It never ignited. So please understand this. There is information you have to be able to understand, okay, that this tail of the system of Nibiru with that red dead star is truly mind-numbing in length and size. Though also, please understand that that vast tail, from what I've seen in my meditation, has many micro moons that have been battered around quite a bit and most likely got sucked into the tail by the red dead star's magnetics from other early forming moons or planets en route to other systems when they came across the tail of the Nibiru system, then the red dead star. Okay, this is science. There is no hokey pokey, okay? It's a science. Please understand this, all right? Then again, the size of a moon, one species might call a moon, and the other, another species might call that moon. Well, it's not a moon, it's an asteroid. It's not a difference. Tomato. This is what we're talking about here with so many things that are in the tail of the Nibiru system with the red dead star. Understand this. This is unusual, though, happening until species of different origins that can get together and work and agree on how things are sized or classed. We've been through this many times on this planet Earth. Now, the Nibiru system, let me talk more about this. As I explained in my videos, is the name of the system. It is not the name of the home planet or their red dead star. And please understand, knock, 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 hello, understand, there is no one living on the red dead star or inside of it. It is much too warm. The species that live on 5 of the 7 planets of the Nibiru system, and from what I've seen in meditations, and 3 of the moons have colonies within. Good safe place to be. The Nibiru system, with that interloping orbit with Earth system of planet, has been doing it a very, very long time. So, another question. So, is that Nibiru system actually coming? I have to ask this, for there is so much talk back in 2012, and then what? Nothing. Nothing. Nothing happened. Oh, yeah, things happened. The hidden ones behind the grand deceptions were making sure that no one really truly understands when that Nibiru system will arrive here. It is coming. And they have made, in the meantime, hundreds of millions, even billions, off selling land to select people beneath the Earth's surface, along with selling off many old missile silo sites not used anymore by the government to people who looking for some place to survive should this happen. Not should, but when this happens. But yes, the Nibiru system is coming. And its red dead star. Understand that. Keep a measure of the increase each month in the last few years of the asteroids and meteors that are going past Earth and also, bam, crashing into Earth. Over and over and over, the numbers getting larger, the numbers getting larger. As that tail eventually comes past Earth, please understand, everybody will know, and so desire to wish they had built in a much safer area. Though I believe at this time it will not be nearly as devastating as it was 2 times before when it went through. Now, in a fallout of the Nibiru system on the Earth, okay, as I've explained in my videos in more detail about the Nibiru system, even according to the files on the circle of fire or ring of fire of the volcanic circle under the Pacific Ocean, shows it will not calm down at least till near 2016. It is this ring of fire that is so deeply, what's the word I'm looking for? So deeply influenced by the coming and going of the Nibiru system past Earth and its local planets. As Earth is first squeezed like a Nerf ball, and then the Earth will unsqueeze as the Nibiru system is past Earth and past Mars by some ways. It is that time between these two events that the Earth will find its continents moving the most, as that magnetic storm between the red dead star and where was I talking about? Okay, between that red dead star and Earth and the moon. All right, that magnetic storm. Interestingly enough, other species call it a magnetic war between the planetary or larger bodies as they fight for who has the right to pass who, where, and for how long. So, this here is the ancient spirit tralaka. This is the end of part 3. Stay tuned for part 4. Questions and answers. Good night.